Good morning, students. For this exciting class, subject English, and the unit is poem. Students, before beginning with this subject English, I want everyone to remove your rough book and pencil. This class should actively participate. You shouldn't sit quietly, but take participation in the activities given in this video. Now, observe this picture. What can you see here? Here are many clothes which are hanging on the rope. See one more here. Here also the man is hanging the wet clothes. Your woman, she is also hanging all her stuffs. You can see your mummy, your parents, same they do, isn't it? Yes. So students, today we will learn a new poem. The name of the poem is 2.1 The Clothesline. The author of the poem is Charlotte Druitte Cole. She is a poetess. She is a girl. Her name is Charlotte Druitte Cole. I want everyone to open your English Bal Bharati textbook, page number 23, and be ready with your pencil and also your rough book. All the children will actively participate. So let's begin. 2.1 The Clothesline. Now this is the beautiful poem and I know you all will enjoy this poem. So first I will read, then you will also simultaneously read with me. Let's read only the stanza 1. So here are 5 stanzas. We will read only stanza 1. Before beginning with the poem, let me just tell you few points about this poem. The poem Clothesline is about clothes, which we have seen before, and here also you can see white clothes flapping over the wind during windy day in the month of March. In this poem, it is imaginary, a literary device, and figure of speech used as simile to bring out aesthetic sense in the poem. The poetess explains that a handkerchief flew away from the clothesline due to the wind, but no one knows where the handkerchief flew away and the poet couldn't find. So students, let's begin with the first stanza. Hand in hand, they dance in a row, hither and thither, and to and fro, flip, flap, flop, and away they go, fluttering creatures as white as snow. Here children, you can see we have few rhyming words which are highlighted in red color. Row, fro, go, snow. So these are the rhyming words. In this first stanza, the poetess is talking about the clothes. Here you can see children, white clothes are hanging in a row. Hither and thither and to and fro. In these two lines, the poetess is saying that they look as if they are holding hands. You can see children, we can see they are holding hands. The clips also you can see. Here we can see one figure of speech. Creatures as white as snow. So here simile is used. The birds are compared with snow. Let's read once again. Hand in hand they dance in a row, hither and thither and to and fro. Flip, flap, flop, and away they go. Fluttering creatures as white as snow. Here, hither and thither. What is the meaning of these words? Directions. Flip, flap, flop means the noise made by the clothes. Children, do an activity. Just go out and observe the clothes. You can see due to the wind, it moves. It moves around, isn't it? So here you can see movements. And fluttering creatures. Fluttering means moving lightly, as white as snow. Here you can see there are white clothes, so it is looking as if it is snow. And it is compared to, birds are compared with snow. Meaning of new words, stanza 1. Hither and thither, directions. Flip, flap, flop, noise made by the clothes. Fluttering, moving lightly. Students, these red color words you have to underline and also write the meanings in your text. In the first stanza we have got figure of speech, that is simile. Creatures as white as snow. So here birds are compared with the snow. Move on with the second stanza. What is this picture you can see? Here are two pictures. First picture you can see, here are horses. And second picture, I know most of them would be knowing. What is this? It is fairy tale witches. Now let's see why these pictures are here. Like restive horses, they caper and prance. What is the meaning of caper? Caper means skip or dance in a lively, playful manner. Now here you can see horses. Are they just sitting or are they just standing still? No, they are restive. Restive means they are moving. They are not still. And here you can see a fairy tale witches. Here you can see her clothes. Okay? It is looking as if it is dancing and she is moving around in the sky. So, like restive horses, they caper and prance. Prance means walk or move with high steps. Like fairy tale witches, they widely dance. Rounded in front, but hollow behind. They shiver and skip in the mercy March wind. Now students, in the second stanza, here we are talking about the clothes hanging on the clothesline. But it is compared to restless horses that are leaping with happiness as the wind. The poetess also feels that the clothes are shivering and skipping in the wind. The next line you can see they are shivering and skipping in the mercy March wind. So the clothes are very happy. Why? In the March month, the winds are very high and the clothes are happy. Why? They are moving, they are shivering in the wind. So here you can see in the pictures, the horses are running, the fairy tale witches are moving. So we can see the clothes are very happy. And so here also we can. Next, prance. Walk or move with high. The singer pranced around on stage. Prance means to walk or move with high. So frame a sentence of the word prance. Okay, let's move on. Struggling so widely till she was free. So children, the wind was so high and the poetess hanky, it flew away. It flew like a bird which no one can find out. Widely means very hard. Pegs. What is the meaning of pegs? Pegs means clothes on a clothesline. And the simile here is flew like a bird. So the hanky is compared to a bird. Isn't it? Which nobody has seen, and it is sailing in the sun. Flipping and flapping and flopping. What is this? These are movements. Nobody knows where she now can be. Hid in a ditch or drowned in a sea. Okay, she's thinking. She also doesn't know where it is, but she's thinking it can be in a ditch. Ditch means hole, or drowned in the sea or in the sea. The simile is like a sail. It is compared with a sail. The hanky is compared with a sail. Stanza 5. She was my handkerchief not long ago, but she'll never come back to my pocket, I know. So students, you can see here the hanky, it is flying in the sky. But it is long ago her hanky is gone. But she also knows it will never come back to my pocket, to her pocket. Beautiful poem by Charlotte Druitte Cole. This poem is focusing about how it begins with the happy note of clothes dancing on the clothesline, but she ends with a sad note of a handkerchief flying away and never coming back. So imaginary, so beautiful this poem is written. I hope students, you all have enjoyed this poem. Now students, I want everyone to remove your textbook, page number 24. We will just revise the exercise. Okay. Number 1. What is described in the poem? The fluttering and dancing clothes on the clothesline. Okay, the main thing, what is in the poem? It is of clothes, clothesline. So the fluttering and dancing clothes on the clothesline are described in the poem. The clothes are given personification and described in this poem. Children, you have to listen and find out the answers from the poem and write neatly. Number 2. What are the clothes compared to? Now we have seen so many pictures. You can give any 2 examples. What are the clothes compared to? The clothes are compared to restive horses, which are moving, which are not still. which are restive, which are restless, and the fairy tale witches. She is also moving. Or the fluttering creatures like the birds. You can write it down. Number 3. What do fairy tale witches do? What do fairy tale witches do? The fairy tale witches dance wildly. Number 4. What do restive horses do? Restive horses caper and prance. Next, number 5. What did one of the fluttering creatures do? One of the fluttering creatures flew like a bird, which was the handkerchief. She flew like a bird. Number 6. What could have happened to the one who flew away? Was she the handkerchief? Right, students? The handkerchief would have hid in a ditch or drowned in a sea. So children, all these questions you will learn, revise and write it down. Here's a quick activity time. After finishing this poem, students, you will wash your handkerchief or your mask clean today. So this is your homework or an activity. And you will hang it with a peg to dry in the wind. And watch how it flutters, how it flies. Just quickly, just observe it. So this is your activity for today. Here comes your homework. Your homework for today is, you will read the poem aloud, recite all the stanza. Quickly you will recite all the stanza with the meanings. Write the meanings and sentences neatly. Now children, we have learnt so many new words and the meanings. Take help of internet or dictionary and frame simple sentences and write neatly in your book. Write also the question answers. These 6 question answers, you will write it down neatly and learn. Thank you, students. I hope you all have enjoyed this lovely poem, The Clothesline by Charlotte Druitte Cole. Beautifully imaginary poem and such exciting. Thank you, students. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Stay at home. Thank you.